Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 here, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the New Bike Build Series. In this episode, Zack the Master Mechanic is going to install some amazing parts onto our 2021 BMW S 1000 RR. This is all leading up to this, offering it to one of you awesome people viewing the video for supporting the New Bike Build Series. Information on how you might win this motorcycle once we're done modifying it is down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll get notified when I upload new content. As I mentioned, Zack is going to install some fantastic parts. I don't know what exactly we're going to do today. I know rear sets, lever guards, and maybe a few other items will get installed onto that machine, but let's go inside and see what Zack the Master Mechanic's up to.
What's up? As promised, we're back with more exciting parts to install on our S1000 RR 2021 black sapphire metallic.
Yeah.
Looking great already. Fresh upper triple tree, nice nut that holds it on there.
Yes.
Some amazing Tyson Krupp wheels.
Oh yeah.
Totally different carbon fiber pattern than the stock wheels would be.
Oh yeah.
And we checked them out against the forged aluminum wheels, and they're definitely lighter and look way better. And they're still looking great. Chain and sprocket, Vortex chain, of course. We got the Sita brand sprocket, looking great over there as well.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And then today we got some cool stuff. Some stuff we've installed before, some stuff we haven't. We have a WRS windscreen. We've definitely installed that before. Super easy on this bike, 4 screws. But for behind it, we have a carbon fiber piece, so that'll be pretty neat.
Nice.
And then we got some engine plugs, TWM components, come ready for safety wire. And they just, believe it or not, once we pop these on, they're going to make a big difference. They're just the plugs for the crankshaft cover.
Oh yeah, there's
one on this side and
yeah,
one in the alternator cover.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Over here. So I don't know how it's going to look with our gold cover, but we're going to take care of that somehow, some way. And then levers, TWM, we've used them pretty much on every bike that we've ever put together. But then this is something different. It comes in a really cool case. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, ooh, what did we get, a clutch or something? I've seen clutches come in a case like this. But no, it is just the coveted brake guard that.
Oh, wow.
But it's got a little flexi end here. Performance technology, black and red, so it matches our theme. Hopefully it installs easily right into the bar end. I don't know. Well, yeah, we got clip-ons. It should.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that'll look. It's more of a look thing for the street. For racing, it's there so that if you get tangled up in a corner with someone, you don't accidentally engage their brake or pull their clutch lever. Sure. So I think we have a brake and a clutch. Yep, we do.
Nice.
I've never seen one with the flexi end before, so
I like it.
Now when it catches your t-shirt, it won't break off.
Yeah. I like the box it comes in.
I know, the box is pretty cool. Nice looking, full 6-piece.
Yeah.
Thing you want to be careful of with the stock one is, so it just pops off up top, but then you need to slide it down. Don't pull too hard, it's real easy to break that little tab. If you break it, it's not the end of the world, it still kind of sits in place. I wouldn't freak out. So that just comes off. This has the same 3 tabs, a little different look to them up here. Hopefully they fit in the rubber all right. It's not really wanting to fit in the rubber, huh? It actually has like a different tab, instrument cover. Okay, so snafu number 1, we've been doing pretty well. We made it pretty far into the build series with that one. Yeah. But yeah, sure enough, we did some quick research. Luckily we had a 2020 sitting around, and the 2020 this would work on. It has 2 metal clips here that are like spring clips that would receive this. This just doesn't line up right, it's not gonna work. So if you got a 2021, you ordered one of these, just gonna have to contact who you got it from, and I don't know if they make a different one yet or not. Yeah. But it's not going to work on your bike, and it's not worth trying to modify, in my opinion. So we're just going to go back with the black plastic piece for now. We can always change it later. It's 4 screws. Yes. Let's see what our windscreen looks like. So these are easiest since they've been used if you feed it in from the back side. I really wish Protie made red fasteners. That would be cool. But they don't. Warning sticker removal. Yeah, it just says to use water and neutral soap. So these are simple enough. Just need a really big torque socket. The stock ones are plastic. I guess they get the job done. Yeah. Just not the best looking. No. Big T60. Okay. Usually used for car seats or door hinges. Yeah, huge. But here, just covering an engine. We have to reuse the O-ring, or you have to have a new one on hand. This is so fresh, I don't have a problem reusing it. Let's pop it on our new crankshaft cover plug.
Man,
That looks
that
cool.
looks good, yeah.
These do come with this little piece. You might wonder what it's for. You could take one of these screws out if you want, and then it gives you something to safety wire too.
Okay.
I'd probably just pick somewhere else a safety wire too. I don't think we're really track purposing this bike, so
No.
we're not even gonna wire it up. Maybe if I get bored, we'll pop some on there.
Okay.
10 Newton meters is the torque on them. We were right there.
Deeper.
Deeper,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a motorcycle instead of a sewing machine.
Yeah, it's still a little quiet, but I think once that flapper valve opens up, you'd probably be good. Does this bike not have the flapper back here? Oh, it still has it.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, throw this off a sec.
Yes, or in the garbage.
Yes. All right, so we got the new different exhaust pipe put on, just temporarily till we get our termi, and then pulled off the passenger pegs. Let's drop it back down. We'll get some different levers and see if these lever guards will play nice with our clip-ons. All right, so we got our TWM levers on. Why do we change the levers? Because you can adjust them easily and they have a different feel to them. If you happen to drop your motorcycle, this actually will flex and hopefully not break. If it does break, just the end breaks off and you can buy just the end of this lever. It only costs like 30, 40 bucks to get just the half instead of the 100 for the whole lever. Same thing on our brake. We can adjust how far in and out our brake lever is for the size of our hand and the feel that we want on the brake lever. So now let's check out our new parts that we haven't installed before. Looks like they're made by Performance Technology from Italy. And we got the cool case.
Yes.
I went ahead and just pulled out. We just had the plastic ends from our bar ends, so they did just pull out. I wasn't sure if that's how that was going to work. This looks like it'll be a clutch side. All right, it fits in there, so we're off to a halfway decent start. All right, so let's go ahead and put our brake lever guard on. It just fits inside our clip-on, and then this should expand and hold it in the position we want. So we want it in front of our brake lever because that's what it's protecting. So we just try to line this up with this area as much as possible. It looks like if you needed a different length, this would be adjustable in and out. We'll have to go ahead and set those. I think we'll keep it in all the way because that gives us our full lever travel still, no problem.
Yes.
It's got a nice look to it.
It does.
Definitely a cool new part. They look nice, they seem to function well. They worked with our clip-ons all right. I don't know what would happen with the stock bars, if it'd be easier or not.
Yeah.
Got good throttle free play though, so that's a good thing. Sometimes that winds up binding, wasn't an issue. So we'll see how they hold up in the sun.
Yes.
Hopefully good. All right, so we got our favorite tail tidy from NRC. We're gonna go ahead and install it onto our S1000RR here.
Yes.
And just wanted to point something out. So it seems like anymore when you get these, you get 4 screws, 3 of them are the same length, 1 short. The only reason I could think they would do this is because the 1 screw winds up right by the OBD2 connector.
Okay.
And if you put the short one there, it works. If you put the short one in one of these positions, it won't grab the factory body spot. So just be mindful of that. And then I was just gonna show, I mean, we've shown it a bunch of times, but we haven't shown it recently. More people are doing this on their own because it's not that difficult. There's 1 screw, 1 T25 screw here, you pop that out. And then when you take this panel off, you're just gonna come in and you can slide your fingers up and you'll feel resistance. Right about here, you're gonna pull down and that pops down. Then this lifts up and there's more spots that pop out and then you need to go back. The only thing you need to be mindful of is that you go back so you don't break that little tab. If you do, it's not the end of the world, it just doesn't sit as nicely as when that little tab's there.
Great info, man, from Zack the Master Mechanic.
All our wires plug into the factory spots. The license plate light is just long enough. It just makes it in there. But it does make it. Before we tidy everything up, you want to test it, make sure brake lights work, turn signals are working on the correct side. I hit the right, so that's good. Hit the left. That's good. We got a license plate light. Yep, license plate light. Brake lights.
Yep.
4 ways. Excellent. So now we can go ahead, put the motorcycle back together, make all our wires look nice with just some zip ties and routing them the best we can. So we got our favorite puzzle of the day, the Light-Tech rear sets. Come in just a couple of pieces here. You can see we get a bag full of bolts. They go places. So this is what you get to figure it all out, your puzzle instructions.
Yeah.
It kind of shows you where everything goes. This would be the shifter side. This would be the brake side. Definitely pass these along to whoever may wind up with this motorcycle, because this is great. You have all your part numbers for any spare parts you may need.
Yeah.
You can get a hold of Manny at Motomillion with these part numbers, and he can get you the part. But let's go ahead and get figuring here. We got our exhaust mount, which we know we're going to need. Even with our sweet M pipe, it still mounts right to our footrest here. Install our radial mount piece using the stock bolts, 19 Newton meters. Figured it was that or 20. This is going to be our brake stop bolt. It allows us to adjust where the brake pedal stops. As you can see, it's going to come through the back side here. And then that's going to be where our brake pedal stops. So once we hook our master cylinder back up, we'll adjust the height and then lock it in position with the lock nut. Up next, we're going to put our exhaust mount on. It actually goes on the back of the rear set. And then you can find the 3 bolt holes that line up. And then so it'll be these 3 screws. But of course, we got to get some Loctite on them. Footrests see a lot of vibration from the motorcycle, so I like to put blue Loctite on all this stuff, just so nothing loosens up. This is a nice attribute of rear sets, so that you don't have to use the exhaust mount and hanger if you have one that comes off of your passenger peg if you have a different exhaust system.
Yeah.
All right, so we got all the pieces sorted out here now. I got the rear master cylinder mounted. I set the adjustment point on our brake lever. And what you want on that is basically there should be just a little amount of free play. See that little amount before the brake engages, and then the brake engages. We need that little amount so your brakes aren't on all the time.
Okay.
That's what that stopper's for. We got rid of the stock return spring, but it still returns fine by itself. There must be an internal spring in here, so it's not needed. And now we can just go ahead and bolt our rear set piece to the mounting plate, bolt up our exhaust, and put the heel guard on and the foot peg. Pretty much just put Loctite on everything and tighten it up. I'm going to try putting the foot peg in a little lower position than we usually do. Let's see if we like it.
Okay.
If not, we can always move it. It's easy enough, just 1 bolt.
Yep.
We got the solid mount foot pegs this time. There are foldable ones available from Light-Tech. But that should get our brake side all set up, looking good.
It does.
I like it. Let's move on to the shifter side. It's usually a little bit easier. And then Light-Tech gives us even additional spots. You can see there's a hole back here. You could have a little longer throw. I'd imagine the one in closer, it's gonna bring the shifter up. Should give it just a little shorter throw between gears too. So just another adjustment that you can make to personalize your ride.
We're going to keep ours close to stock.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on the shortest throw, so it should shift better. And then we can adjust where our pedal is. I think that should be decent. We'll have to sit on it and do a final adjustment there for sure. But other than that, that's our shifter side rear set install. Super easy.
Yeah.
They do, with the 1 pivot bolt right here, it's super easy. It's just a shift lever. And the linkage that screws right on.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks like jewelry.
And more so, it's adjustable for your riding style and height and comfort. All right, E, why don't you hop on the motorcycle and we'll see what you think of the foot peg placement and
Okay.
shifter, brake lever, that kind of stuff.
All right. Okay.
So like I said, I did move them down lower than what we usually have it. What do you think? You want the foot peg up higher, or you like it?
No, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
We gotta move the shifter in and out.
Nah.
It can come closer to your foot or go farther away.
I would say closer to my foot,
Okay.
and it'll be perfect.
There is a little closer to your foot adjustment. What are we thinking on the brake lever over here?
Brake lever's
It can
just-
go forward, backwards.
I think the brake lever's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, let's make that quick shifter adjustment and we'll get it out for a ride and call it a build video.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go see how these rear sets feel. Oh man, we got a guy cutting the grass over here.
Yeah.
The button's in the wrong spot. Oh, we gotta go.
Go, go, go.
All right, just made it back. Felt great, wheels feel great. I felt so protected. My brake and clutch lever were safe.
Yes. You're funny, Mr. Zach.
Footrest felt good, definitely different because we usually run them in the higher position.
Yes.
I could feel them being down a little bit lower. Let's see if you like it though. You do have longer legs. And if we do keep it here though, I think we might have to drop the shifter down a little bit. It felt like it was up too high.
Okay.
But that's easy. We'll just move that shifter out over a little bit. Other than that, felt great though.
Yeah. Looks great.
Everything about it. We just got to move that turn signal switch.
Yes. You keep saying that.
But cool. Thanks for checking out the video.
Yes, sir.
We got some awesome brake and clutch lever guards on, rear sets, levers.
Yep. Amazing, Zach. Thanks for all your
Coming
hard
along
work.
quick.
Yeah, man, it is.
I like it. That rear sprocket's one of my favorite parts. That and the wheels. But
Yes, yes.
that rear sprocket just looks great.
It does. It really does.
Cool. We'll
Sweet.
catch everyone in the next video.
Thanks, Zach. Yeah, well, he's right. He did a great job installing all those parts onto our 2021 S1000RR. This is only the beginning because this thing is going to get even more fantastic than it is right now. We still have a full exhaust system coming for this machine. We just put the M1000RR canister on there for temporary use to give us a little bit more sound, and it looks a lot better too. But you can join our Patreon family and possibly win this beautiful 2021 S1000RR. Information on how you can do that is down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell so you'll get notified when I upload new content. We have this beautiful black S1000RR, and over there we've got my classic, timeless BMW HP4. I have an awesome video coming up soon of this HP4 versus my M1000RR, and I give you my opinion on which one is the better bike. I think you're going to be very, very surprised by which one I picked. And I hope that you guys have good luck and you're able to pick this awesome motorcycle to be yours for keeps by supporting the New Bike Build series. Thanks so much for viewing, and we'll catch you next time on the 650 EB YouTube channel.